Here I was, standing in the shoes of a girl who never imagined embarking on such a journey. My name is Chloe Slater, and this is my NUN experience. Just 4 months ago, I was in my little town of Stonington. I grew up in a home I've known my whole life. I was surrounded every day by my family and friends, lifting me up and sharing special moments. Applying for colleges was an endless process. All I knew was that I wanted to be close to home. I wanted to be in Boston. After reading my acceptance letter to Northeastern, my spectrum grew greater than I ever imagined. Northeastern's NUN program required me to spend my very first semester in a college very far from my town. In fact, in a whole different country. Taking on this journey would mean leaving behind everything familiar. Saying goodbye to all I had known would be the hardest part. But when making my final decision, I realized that for every new and amazing experience, I must leave something behind. I cannot achieve what is behind the next door without closing the other. So I shut the door to Stonington, Connecticut, and opened my eyes to the journey in front of me. My semester abroad in Dublin, Ireland. Upon arriving in Dublin, I immediately became fully immersed in the culture. I had no true expectations. All I felt was this will be the most difficult journey I have faced yet. The Irish accent was hard to understand, public transportation was confusing, and the layout of Dublin was not like any other city I had known. But soon, all my nerves slowly began to subside as I realized how welcoming the Irish community really was. The friendships that I have formed have become a family away from home. I have made friends here in Ireland that I know will be lifelong friends. Together, we were able to adapt to this new community and way of living. Once beginning class at the University College Dublin, I finally gained a sense of belonging. I had my own schedule and was studying side by side with Irish students. There was a sense of educational importance where we were all working to be successful. I felt as if I truly began to fit in. The campus was beautiful, and I quickly learned where all my classes were and my favorite places to study. Through the trips that the program organized, I was able to take in all that Ireland had to offer. Trip to Hove and spent a weekend in Galway viewing the beautiful cliffs of Moher. We were able to bike the Aran Islands and visit Sligo where we climbed the mountains. I was able to visit Northern Ireland and see Giant's Causeway. I was also able to gain an understanding for the struggle of nationalism. I have also traveled independently, spending a weekend in London, Madrid, and Barcelona. My parents also visited midway through, and I was proud to show them this amazing life I have been living. I know that before my time here ends, I may see a few friends from home and experience a little more of Europe. One aspect of the trip that allowed me to claim a further sense of belonging was my involvement in service learning. One organization I volunteered with was the Irish Architecture Foundation. Their mission is to provide a service with an international and national perspective of architecture in Ireland. My role was to help guide tours at the General Post Office and the Director's House Broadstone Station. I was able to contribute to the foundation by effectively raising awareness about what architecture does for this community. My last and most influential service I provided in Ireland was through a soup kitchen. The group delivered soup, sandwiches, coffee, and tea to the homeless. Before volunteering for the organization, I was a part of a society that looked down upon the homeless. I have now learned to open my heart and to impact a person's life in a way I never thought possible. This journey has shaped me in ways I never imagined. At first, I felt as if I had never been so isolated, but now it seems I have never been so surrounded by the world and all it has to offer. There were points in this experience where I thought I could go no further, but I found there was always a magical item that kept me going. Sometimes it would be a rainbow after the showers, or a musician on the street. All this carried me through the journey. I can say I will take home a new sense of confidence and awareness. I feel I have been exposed to a new life, one I can cherish and share forever.